Hi, and welcome to another Cajun toy review. Today we're going to be looking at the Marvel Legends Zemu Build-A-Figure Wave Arcade. And this is part of the Supervillains wave that came out recently. I reviewed a couple figures on there. I'm going to wrap it up. This is a figure that I was really excited about because it's a really cool character that you wouldn't really expect to get a figure for because he's not so much of who he is of what he does, I guess, if that makes sense. But man, they nailed the look of this character. It looks really awesome. I'm glad to have it in my collection, and I'm excited to talk about it with you guys. So Arcade, let's take a look at this package. So right away, awesome looking figure in there. I'm digging that we got these two head sculpts. He's got this kind of like cane scepter looking thing, and of course our builder figure piece on there. Looking on the side, we got our shot of Arcade. This is the old kind of classic Arcade look, not the Lex Luthor looking one in there. And repeats on this side. On the back, we got a full shot of him with a little bit of read up. A brilliant assassin with a shadowy origins, Arcane makes up for his lack of physical strength with a keen intellect and vast personal fortune. And those are some of the best villains. The villains that, like, it's all in their mind. You know, they do everything with their mind, their money, you know, their influence, stuff like that. And that's kind of what Arcade is. He is a puppet master, and really just a fun character that doesn't get utilized as much anymore as he did. But anyway. Here's some of the other figures from that wave. We've already reviewed Dr. Doom and the Hood, Red Skull, and now we're doing this. I have the rest of them, so if you want to see one of the other ones next, put it in the comments, and we'll do that one next. So I do want to knock out this wave. I've been putting it off a little bit, sidetracked, and I apologize. But usually get about a review out a day, so just let me know what you want, and I will do what I can to accommodate. So thank you again. And if you do like this video, please leave a like. So let's go ahead and break out this Arcade and check them out. Okay, and here we have our new Marvel's Arcade figure. And this is a cool figure. You know, it's exactly what it's supposed to be. It's a representation of this character who, if you're unfamiliar with, Arcade is a character who appeared in Spider-Man in 1978. Basically, he is a rich, privileged child who was spoiled and grew up very privileged. And when his father took away his allowance and his money and cut him off, he murdered his father and inherited his money, and basically found out he liked killing. And long story short, if you're good at something, don't do it for free, right? So he basically started making these more elaborate kills, and got to the point where he would make his killer theme park called Murder World. And in Murder World, basically you could pay him $1 million and he would study the mark and, you know, superheroes or whatever, and they would come in the Murder World, and there'd be basically a trap theme park designed to kill that character. And of course he would give them like a slight, like 1% chance to escape, because that would make it exciting. If it was just a pure death trap, there's no fun in that. So there's been some really cool stories with him, and cool scenarios that they've done throughout the comics and stuff like that. Now I'm familiar with him from the comics, but also from 2 video games. So they had Arcade's Revenge on the Super Nintendo, which was, oh god, it was such a hard game, and does not hold up. It is made by the monsters at LJN, but check out a play video of it. Stuff like that. It's impossible. And then also in Marvel Ultimate Alliance, he had a really cool cameo appearance where basically you thought you were in Doom's castle, and as you broke down the walls, you found out you were in Murder World, and it was like a giant pinball machine, everything else really cool. And then you fought him as a giant robot. So anyway, that was really cool. So I do like this character. I think this figure is pretty cool. So let's take a look at his accessory, and then we'll look at our Arcade. So Arcade really just comes with one accessory. I'm gonna look at the head when we look at the figure, but he comes with this kind of scepter cane that has this greenish blue ball on the top of it, and it's just very simple. He doesn't hold it very well. It slides pretty loose in his hand. So yeah, and his other hand is just too big for it. I thought maybe you could kind of do a cool resting pose on it like that, but it doesn't lock in that hand very well either. But it does look neat. I don't think we've seen this accessory on any other figure before. Correct me if I'm wrong. I just wish I didn't. I don't know if this is supposed to represent the globe or not, but I wish they had like some buttons or something on top. Something like that looks like, you know, he's a mastermind. He's always got a trick up his sleeve, a trap on there. So he should have a button on there he could just press and, you know, trap door, you know, to the Rancor. That would be pretty cool. But that's it. That's the only accessory he has. So moving on, let's take a look at our figure. Alright, so our arcade figure, we've got a bunch of reuse on here. This is basically our the same body that we've seen before with like our Chameleon and our Tony Stark figure and stuff like that, with the new bow tie, and we got these new huge boot clown shoes, orthopedic gout shoes. I don't know, they're kind of wobbly a little bit, gave you a little bit of trouble standing them up and posing them and stuff like that, but that's all new. But everything else, he's got different hands on there. The hands are kind of big for him, actually. And these look like, possibly, it looks similar to the hands that we got like with Shang-Chi and stuff. So actually, yeah. But they're pretty big for him. They match his skin tone really well and everything. But like I said, they're pretty damn manly banana hands. Now, I do like the paint on him. It's a simple white for everything, but the green, the yellow, the red, all the little colors in there, of course, and it's like his hair and everything, it just makes the figure pop. He looks really, really cool like that. But so basically, we got the green, kind of just goes around, a little bit green on his I'm not a gentleman. What is that? A napkin? No, the handkerchief or whatever they call that. There's a more fancy name for it. Go ahead and put it in the comments. Thank you. But yeah, the cool little bow tie. It is kind of glued on there, molded, and I don't mess with it too much. But these boots, I mean these shoes, they look really cool. But like I said, you kind of gotta watch them when you pose them and stuff, just right, to kind of make sure you balance, get his leg twisted just right, because they are very, very wobbly. But this is the classic arcade. Now he does come with a second head. Let's take a look at that. This one reminds me a lot of Luthor from Batman vs. Superman, a lot. But this looks really cool. Now, I read a lot of arcade comics. I mean, stuff. I've seen the arcade in a lot of comics, mostly the X-Men stuff and crossovers. But I don't remember him having long hair. I think this is from the Ultimate line. When I kind of looked it up, I couldn't find a definitive answer for it. I know he's like sleeker and more lean, because when he first appeared, he was kind of short and kind of rounded, kind of diminutive, kind of a smaller character. But this is more of a lean kind of character, and this looks really cool. This look with this hair and that kind of smile, it makes him kind of more youthful, kind of more spoiled, especially with those shoes. And I guess that's something else that reminds me of Luthor, but I like it a lot. I just wish he came with maybe something else, like some kind of remote control or something that looked like, you know, he's controlling something. You know, it's but overall, it's just a fun figure. You know, I'm glad he came with the builder figure piece, because that's an enticement to get him. If he wasn't, I wouldn't have ran and got him. But he is one of the more fun characters I've kind of messed with in a while. So, looking at the faces, we'll take a look at each one of them. The hair looks really, really good. I mean, there's no kind of shading on it. It's just that really, really carrot orange. But the eyebrows, he's almost got a unibrow. There's a little bit of separation there. But the eyes, I mean, he just looks nuts. Sorry, that's gonna tell there. But anyway, and then back to the original head real quick. And this much more reserved. There you go. But still sadistic. You can. But yeah, sculpting, that's great. I love the kind of the swoop over there, and it kind of comes around the back. Just great sculpting on that hair. It looks really, really awesome. I like it a lot. This is one of my favorite head sculpts that I've kind of seen in a while. Looks really, really good. All right, let's take a look at his articulation. It's going to be pretty much the same as the other ones, but of course, he can look up about that much. Down, and put that chin all the way on that bow tie. And this is a problem child growing up. If you're familiar with that, it's a point for you. He's got tilt on his head, so that full arm rotation. They got that bicep cut for the swivel. Got double jointed elbows. He's got wrist rotation with a flex. Some big old hands. They don't look so bad. He doesn't have an ab crunch. Anything with the suit on and stuff like that. There is rotation in there. He's about the same with Tony. I'm not gonna no splits for him. He does have that thigh cut. Double jointed knees, which is gonna. Alright, and he does not have, just like the other pants characters like this, he does not have a calf rotation. But he does have an ankle rocker and peg holes on the bottom of his feet. So, that is our arcade. Like I said, overall, like him. I wish he would maybe came with maybe one extra accessory or something like that. That would have been cool. You know, some kind of like radio, just something that looks like he could be controlling something with it, you know. That's what he needs. But anyway, if you guys did like this video, please leave a like. As always, thank you so much for watching. Leave your comments, your thoughts on this character, this figure, is one that you would like, if this is one you're going to pick up and stuff, or if you already got it. I know this has been out for a little bit. But anyway, I appreciate all the comments and all the feedback and stuff like that. It means so much. Also, like I said, put in a request for the figure you want to see next. If you want me to see something from this line or one of the other recent lines, or you can pull a Marvel Legend from back in the day, and if I have it, I will respond to you and I will do it. So looking forward to that kind of stuff, guys. Once again, thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and check out the Facebook. I did make a TikTok. It's going to be in the description for this. You saw that save? It's going to be in the description for this. Going to do some little quick reviews and kind of some little short videos. I did do something today as a recording this when I was in the store. Just kind of the stuff I was kind of finding out there, looking for some of that Infinity Saga stuff like that. But yeah, check out the Facebook and everything else. As always, see you in the next video. Thank you so much, and take care of yourself.